The full How to Play It Today breakdown is linked in the description on theircheck.com. And for Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, the useful answer starts with a correction. Most modern players should not chase the Tyson-branded version first. The version to play today is Punch-Out, featuring Mr. Dream through Nintendo Switch Online. That may sound like a compromise, because it is. But it is the compromise that actually helps most people play the game legally, quickly, and with the least friction. The reason Punch-Out still makes sense today is that it is barely a boxing game in the modern sports sense. It is a pattern recognition action game wearing boxing gloves. Every opponent is a timing puzzle. You watch tells, dodge at the right moment, counter cleanly, and slowly learn that panic is the wrong input. That design still works because it is compact and readable. There is no long onboarding, no build system, no gear treadmill. The game puts you in front of an opponent and asks one question: are you paying attention? But it can absolutely bounce new players. If you treat it like a normal boxing game, you will get flattened. Button mashing does not carry you very far. Later fights expect memory, discipline, and clean timing. This is a good recommendation for players who like learning patterns and improving through repetition. It is a bad recommendation for anyone who wants a forgiving arcade sports game. The other reason the recommendation is selective is the title problem. People search for Mike Tyson's Punch-Out because that is the famous name, but the easiest current official route is not that exact release. Nintendo's current NES library route gives you Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream. Same broad NES Punch-Out. Experience, different final opponent. So legally, here is the clean path. Play Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream through Nintendo Switch Online inside Nintendo's NES or Nintendo Classics library. That is the best current option for most players. The purist route is the original Mike Tyson's Punch-Out NES cartridge on legitimate hardware. That is the version for people who specifically want the Tyson-branded release and who are willing to deal with old hardware and physical game access. But it is not the low-friction recommendation. There is also Arcade Archives Punch-Out on Switch, but be careful. That is the 1984 arcade game. It is official, and it may be interesting if you want the arcade origin, but it is not the NES Tyson or Mr. Dream game most people mean. So why start with Mr. Dream game most people mean? So why start with Mr. Dream? Dream because it removes the modern access problem. You get the NES style Punch-Out experience through a current official route, and the service includes convenience features like save and rewind. Those matter here because this game can be strict. They do not turn it into a different game. They just make practice less punishing. What you sacrifice is the Tyson branding. For most players, that is not enough reason to avoid the convenient version. The core appeal is still the opponent reading, the timing, the counters, and the gradual climb from confusion to control. If the historical final opponent is essential to you, go purist. If you want to actually play the game today, go Mr. Dream. For a first-time player, the biggest adjustment is mental. Do not brawl. Observe. Every fighter is trying to teach you a pattern, usually by hurting you until you notice it. Watch the shoulders, the face, the rhythm before a punch. Learn when to dodge and when to counter. Stars and uppercuts are useful, but they are not magic. They reward you for reading the fight, not for guessing wildly. Also, do not be embarrassed to use save or rewind as practice tools. Punch-Out was built around repetition, and modern convenience can make that repetition less irritating. Just understand what you are doing. You are training, timing, not skipping the game. So the verdict is simple. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is still worth playing in spirit, but the best modern entry point is Punch-Out, featuring Mr. Dream. Choose the Tyson cartridge only if the original branding matters more to you than convenience.